Some things never change. My love for bows, cupcakes, feminine dresses, and of course, my bangs. I've had bangs since I was a little girl, and it doesn't matter how many times I grow them out. I always go back. I guess you could say it's my signature style. Aside from clothing, the one thing I get asked about the most is my hair, more specifically, my bangs. Something you'll be surprised to know is that I trim them myself, and aside from the initial cut, I do most of the maintenance, which saves me from weekly visits to the hairstylist. Before I show you how I trim my bangs at home, here are a few disclaimers. This video is meant for those of us that already have bangs. If you don't, I highly recommend going to your hairstylist to get them cut. I promise you won't regret it. Secondly, I'm not a professional hairstylist. This is just personally how I cut them in between visits. Lastly, make sure you cut your bangs dry, because we all know what happens when you cut wet hair. Keep watching for a step-by-step tutorial on how to keep your fringe looking fabulous between salon visits. I hope you enjoy the video. First, you'll need to gather your supplies, a hair clip of your choosing, or in my case, a giant bow, a bobby pin, a comb, and a pair of scissors. The first thing you'll do is pull your hair back and secure with your hair clip. Start combing your bangs forward, and make sure that you have a V shape. Next, you're going to section your hair off. You'll have a top section and a bottom section. Clip the top section back with your bobby pin. Comb through your bottom section and start trimming just below your brow. Make sure you're trimming just a little bit at a time. You can always cut off more, but you can't get back what you already cut off. You also don't want to cut completely straight across. I like to frame my face with a slight half-moon shape extending from brow to brow. This gives your bangs a flattering curve a la Bridget Bardot rather than a blunt look, unless that's what you're going for. Once you've trimmed off the desired amount, cut up into your bangs just a little bit with the tip of the scissors to layer them and give them a little more texture. Comb through once again and get any strays. Once you're happy with how they look, take down the top section of your hair and repeat all the steps. You'll want to match up the top section with the bottom section that you just cut. Comb the top layer forward, carefully trim in a slight half-moon shape just below the brow, and finish by cutting up into your bangs with the tip of the scissors for texture. This will give you the most natural look. In between cuttings, I like to brush off all the excess hair so it doesn't get in my eyes. Once I finish trimming and shaping the top layer, I separate a very small portion from the top and layer my bangs even more. Then I take the longer side pieces and gently glide my scissors down at an angle to frame my face. Once I finish, I blow dry my bangs while brushing side to side with a round brush to get rid of any loose hair. Once I'm finished, I go through with an even smaller pair of scissors and trim any loose, stray hairs. Once I'm satisfied, I hairspray with light, flexible hairspray, and that's it. You're all finished and your fringe looks fabulous. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and for those of you that have bangs, I hope that this was super helpful. For those of you that don't, I hope it inspires you to try them out. Just remember that it takes a lot of practice and patience, so don't worry if you don't get it right on the first try. Comment below to let me know if you're a fan of bangs. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Talk to you later. Bye!